and welcome to the 5 o'clock news with your favorite co-hosts, Jen and Steph.
Groundbreaking new information on the Industrial Revolution has just been resurfaced by historians. Before we dive into this fascinating new discovery, let's go over some background information. Over to Jen in the studio.
Thanks, Steph. The Industrial Revolution introduced many new political and economic ideas, one of the most influential being capitalism. Capitalism is when a country's trade and industry are controlled by private owners for profit, as opposed to by the state. The previously displayed images are examples of capitalism. Our next political and economic theory, which arrived during this time period, is socialism. Socialism is a social organization who advocates for means of production, distribution, and exchange to be owned and regulated by the state. The previously stated images are examples of socialism. Finally, communism. Communism is a political and economic theory in which people advocate for an end to social classes. This includes all property being public and people work and being paid according to their needs.
Class struggle was also brought by the Industrial Revolution. The working class had to stay in small living quarters called tenements. These tenements had unfavorable conditions all year round. They were extremely small and cramped, but at least 12 people lived in them at once. There were many rooms, but no windows. Attics and basements had to be used as living spaces so there would be enough room. Many injuries arose from the steep staircases and pitch-black rooms. Tenements were very unsanitary. Outhouses were rarely cleaned, which caused foul odors, while sewage and dirt caused easily spread diseases. The overpopulation of these tenements was due to people migrating to urbanized areas to work in factories. The Industrial Revolution led to high pollution rates. A prime example of this pollution would be the pepper moths. They showed the true effect that pollution had on our environment. Let's look at some footage left behind from the Industrial Revolution.
Today, the stock is rose point. Breaking news! The moths have changed colors due to overpollution. Today in Britain, the soot from the factories on the dogwood trees has turned the white moths to black. The white moths are no longer surviving due to the loss of their habitat due to the high levels of soot on the white trees, causing the black moths to survive. The rise of pollution is at an all-time high. During the Industrial Revolution, farming was at an all-time low. This is due to the decreased need for farmers due to the higher level of imports being brought in due to the globalization of the world.
So, many people wanted to work in factories rather than on farms for better conditions. They also wanted to be in more industrialized and urban areas.
Farming, due to the Industrial Revolution, is now at an all-time low. Let's speak to a woman who works at a farm. Well, hi, ma'am.
Howdy.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Stacy.
How do you like working at this here farm?
Well, I just try and make the best of it, you know? Everyone wants to go work off on those factories. I'm here just trying to support me and my family.
Good for you too, because without you there'd be no food in Britain.
You're welcome.
Maybe back to the studio for an interview?
I guess so, if I could get any hours off of working. Hello, how get you something. Both of these for just that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I love the Industrial Revolution!
Well, thanks to the Industrial Revolution, there's so much more production for so much less money.
Yay! During the Industrial Revolution, product rates increased and price decreased. This was due to the steam engine, cotton gin, and water frame, as well as cheap child labor. This led to more production with a higher supply than the demand, which led to more competitive prices and higher capitalism within the state. Unemployment was at an all-time low during the Industrial Revolution. This is due to the rise of child labor, as well as the rise in factories, causing less people to work in farms and more people to travel to urbanization to work in factories, causing many job openings. Hey!
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Oh, what are you up to?
Well, I gotta catch a train, so
Oh,
I can't really talk right now.
the train?
Yeah, you never heard of it?
Well, not really.
Well, come on. I'll tell you on the way. There's plenty of railroads and plenty of new forms of transportation, like trains and
Steamships?
steamships, yes.
Oh,
Yeah, and did you hear about the Trans-Siberian Railway up in Russia? It's got such a long pause.
no, I did not.
Really?
That sounds crazy.
Boy, do I have so much to show you.
What a great industrial revolution.
During the Industrial Revolution, there were cramped working conditions, where children were also forced to do labor. Let's go, you can do better than that, come on. Hey, why are you crying? Let's go, do it, now. Come on. Faster, you can do better than that.
Thanks everybody for watching. This has been the 5 o'clock news with Jen and Steph. Have a good night.